They are the only team with a female and a member of the senior tour. Yet, Team Brunswick is on top of the standings in the GEICO PBA Team Shootout. One of those they've already vanquished is Team Storm. Today, the Storm squad gets a chance at revenge. Can Brunswick keep their undefeated streak alive? The GEICO PBA Team Shootout is a battle between 4 different manufacturer-selected all-star squads. Storm Products sends out a team that features Pete Weber and Norm Duke, while all-time great Walter Ray Williams Jr. is the 900 Global headliner. Ebonite International has 4 U.S. Open champs on its roster, and Brunswick features a 20-time women's pro titleist and a 63-year-old Hall of Famer. It's a round-robin battle for the PBA Manufacturers Cup, each team trying to earn the top seed in the championship round. On a beautiful sun-splashed afternoon in central New Jersey, the greatest bowlers in the world invade. Six Flags Great Adventure for the continuation of the GEICO PBA Team Shootout. And hello again, everyone. This is Mike Jakubowski, Laneside. Coming into this event, Team Brunswick could have been considered the underdog. Parker Bone said, "Call us underdogs. Looks can be deceiving." What doesn't deceive is that Brunswick is 2-0 atop the leaderboard. And who also doesn't deceive? Randy Peterson. He's with Team Brunswick.
Randy Peterson, Carolyn Doran-Ballard, Johnny Petraglia. Now, guys, I'm not saying, but there's some folks that are saying there's no way this team should be undefeated with a woman and a 63-year-old guy. What do you got to say about that?
What I have to say about it is I can't say it on air. But you know right now what I am thinking. They said it couldn't be done, and we're here to prove them wrong. So,
thank you, Carolyn. Johnny, your team 2-0. Why?
Yeah, well, legitimately, this is a sprint. And, you know, we don't have an endurance factor. We don't have 60 games. You got to get them right now. And, you know, both Carol and I have been there before, so we know what it feels like. And it's sort of like you're bowling the TV show, and you didn't have to bowl the tournament before you got here.
Team Brunswick getting it done with attitude and experience.
Baker-style bowling requires 5 players to combine to bowl 1 complete game, with each player bowling 2 frames. Teams will remain on the same lane during this 1-game match. The lineup for Storm Products on top. Look at that. Norm Duke and Pete Weber, the big nasty Wes Malott, and then back it up with Jason Belmonte and Rhino Page. For Team Brunswick, undefeated so far. Sean Rash on top, followed by Brad Angelo. Carolyn Doran-Ballard in the middle, and then Jackson's finest, Johnny Petraglia and Parker Bone, will close out the 9th and 10th frame for Team Brunswick. What a perfect day for bowling here at Six Flags Great Adventure. This great setting as the roller coaster makes its way to the top. A nice crowd assembled here, and we are ready. Brunswick 2-0, Storm 1-1. 1-game Baker match as we continue these head-to-head matches. Speaking of thrill rides, Randy, are we ready for a matchup here with Brunswick and Storm?
I know I am.
Norm Duke to lead off. 10 back for Hall of Famer Norm Duke.
Great start, man. All right, back.
Great start.
Last time they were on this pattern, Norm Duke stepped up in the 10th frame, didn't get it done. So I guess Team Storm takes Norm out of the 5-hole and puts him at leadoff.
Looks like somebody trying to pull somebody else's.
Sean Rash, Mike G here. What's your target? What's his first shot going to look like?
You got to be kidding me. You just asked me that? I don't know. I'm going to hit the one in the front, knock them all down, hopefully. Try to be like Norm Duke there.
Good luck.
Brought it back from no man's land, Randy. Strike for Rash.
Hey, Sean, this is Randy P. Hey, was that a little wide a target?
I don't know. I think I might have just put it in the ocean and it came back.
Were you surprised that it wheeled back from the edge?
Well, yeah, it did. I'm a little surprised because if I threw it like Norm, I probably would have taken the 10 out. But because my because my finger gets in it, I got lucky.
Pete Weber up for Team Storm, 35-time champion, working on a strike, 2nd frame. Crossing over 9-pin.
It's a different way of leaving a solid 9.
Come on, right down. Come on.
really.
I don't think Pete liked that shot, Mike.
That is my impression as well. No interpretation needed.
Two spares this time.
How about a little Lumber Liquidators Know the Wood, Mike J? This is the Viper oil pattern, 37 feet in length. We can see we've seen a lot of multiple angles on this oil pattern. The players, some of them find a way to play out. The big rev guys, the guys that like the curve, they can move in. But I think the best line to the pocket is a little bit straighter on this 37-foot Viper.
Brad Angelo doesn't get it back from the outside. 9 count.
In warm-ups, Brad Angelo was throwing plastic right around that same zone to try to get a little bit of oil pushed down the lane to create a little bit of hold. That time he had a little more hold than he wanted.
Single pin spare for Angelo, former Rookie of the Year, member of Team USA back in 97-98. And we've got 2 frames in the books here in this match between Team Storm and Team Brunswick. More GEICO PBA Team Shootout when we come back to Six Flags Great Adventure. The GEICO PBA Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags, brought to you by GEICO. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. And by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less.